What is up, YouTube? We have an update for the competitive map pool in Valorant. The first bit is pretty much to summarize it, saying hey, and then is just talking about why they want to have a 7 map pool. But this is the important bit, the summary. So next map rotation starts in early January with patch 6.0. I looked at the battle pass. There's about 39 days, so we're looking at around. I'm probably a few days off, but around the January the 10th for this. Roughly. And then, so Split will return with a few changes. So, changing some stuff out in terms of Split. We don't know what it is, and we will have details to those in patch 6.0. So, again, the 10th. So, teams won't know what the changes are for Split until the 10th as well. So, potentially they can't even practice it until the 10th. Maybe it won't be worth, but you could probably, yeah, you just don't know how big these changes are going to be. That's really interesting. So, yeah, a bit of a question mark for teams in terms of this one. I don't know if they're going to practice. Probably not, to be honest. So, yeah, you're going to have about a month from the 10th to the 14th when Sao Paulo starts. You can have about a month to, in theory, practice 2 maps because Breeze and Bind will exit the map pool. So Breeze and Bind are gone from competitive and unrated. No idea when they're going to return, but they're available in Spike Rush and custom games. So yeah, this is really interesting. Again, like I said, teams are going to have to pretty much practice 2 maps within a month. So yeah, it gives them a good amount of time to get the other 5 maps down now. And dude, it's gonna Sao Paulo already is like a super hyped event for me. I'm super excited for it. Now, given that they were gonna have a return of Split and a new map as well, it's gonna be so crazy. Every game should be worth watching. Every game, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. It's before I felt like we had a lot of before I felt like a lot of teams you could kind of, maybe I would say that 6 teams or so were like favorites to win. Now I think with this kind of curveball, I think this is a good chance for a lot of the underdogs to actually be able to take the win at the beginning of this year in Sao Paulo. So that's pretty interesting. Why Bind and Breeze? Again, if you don't know these other maps, they talk about the 7 map pool there. It's fine. It's basically for the competitive, right? You want to have 7 maps with ban, pick, ban, pick, right? That's just the best way. 7 maps is just best. Okay. To begin, Split is back. Dude, I'm so happy that Split is back. Like, it is literally my favorite map. So I was devastated when they took it out. Now I'm super happy that it's back. I hope the changes are good. And I hope they don't change too much because I don't think it needs too much change. But yeah, we'll see. We know a lot of you are sad to see this one go, yep, me included, so we're happy to bring this one back for you all with a few updates. Not a lot to add here, really, but basically just saying that they're excited to see what meta shifts. Okay. For Breeze, we feel like this map has some room to improve. That's true. I think that Breeze is... maybe it would have been a little bit interesting because it's like a good Cypher map with the Cypher update. So it could have been a little bit interesting, but I get what they're saying. It was a little bit... was turning into the same thing over and over again. And yeah, there wasn't too much you could do. So that's interesting. We'll see what changes they decide to do with Breeze if they bring it back. And then for Bind, it's mostly about strategic diversity. We'd like to open up more play around the teleporters and potentially rethink how teams execute and defend against executes on both sides. Well, dude, that sounds like they're going to move the teleporters like near the sites, if anything. Like nearer the sites. That could be kind of crazy. So yeah, we'll have to see what they decide to do with these 2 maps now they're out of the map pool. But basically, they're just saying that the map Bind and Breeze will return. So yeah, to summarize, I'm happy with the changes. I probably would have liked to see an Icebox. I think that goes under the same thing in terms of Breeze, where it's a little bit one-dimensional. We're seeing the same stuff over and over again, but maybe with some harbor buffs that might change a little bit. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. Again, I come from CS, so getting changes like this is really fun. It's hard for all the teams, but it makes it interesting, and it just keeps everything fresh. So yeah, I'm happy. And to be honest, Bind and Breeze, I think I think these were my top 3, right? I think I would have included Icebox to be removed as well, but I think these were in my top 3 to go. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is great for the competitive scene. And dude, it just means that Sao Paulo is going to be even more interesting. So I'm really pumped for next year. Yeah, we'll see what happens at tournament. I do think it's kind of wide open now with this change. I think a lot of the underdog teams are going to be pracking very hard when it comes to January. I mean, I think every team when it comes to January the 10th will just be doing 6 to 7 days, to be honest with you. It's going to be a mad month for all the teams. Right, if you like this kind of content and you want to see more, just put it down in the comments. Give me a sub and, yep, like it as well. Thank you so much.